Hi all. Happy Whiskey Tuesday. This one is part 2 of our Darlin set. So the first part was Conway Twitty, Hello Darlin. And the second one of the Darlin set is David Allan Coe, greatest country song ever written. You don't have to call me darlin', darlin'. So starting off in a G, it was all to a D. I could do back to a G to keep from crying. And you can kind of embellish it just by throwing your first finger on the second string, that C note on the second string, first fret, and then walk up. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain back to G. See, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. So that's basically the intro and most of the verses. There's a walk down in there in the verse. So first verse is, you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. You don't have to call me. And then it goes to a walk down from that C, Merle Haggard G, walk down to E minor, A, D, and then back to the C. And I will hang around as long as you will let me, and I never mind standing D in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. So all that basically makes up the first part and verse and chorus to the song. Goes through twice. And what makes this the greatest country song ever written is the third verse. Because when David Allan Coe wrote it, he only wrote the first 2 verses, sent it off to his dear friend Steve Goodman. Steve Goodman came back and said, yeah, it's a pretty good song. Can't be the greatest country song ever written because it doesn't say anything about trucks, trains, mama, or getting drunk. And there's another part in there too. Surprise, when I get there, I'll remember that word. But the third verse is really what makes this one a home run as far as I'm concerned. So happy Whiskey Tuesday yet again. Play along part for David Allan Coe, you don't have to call me darling, darling. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Time seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. You don't have to call me Charlie Pride. You don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, but I will hang around as long as you will let me, and I never mind standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, but I will hang around as long as you will let me. And I never mind standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I was drunk. It ain't my mama. She got out of prison. And I went to pick her up in the rain. Before I could get to the station in my old pickup truck, she got run over by a goddamn train. But I will hang around as long as you will let me. And I never mind standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me. I wonder why you won't call me. You never even call me by my name. There we go. Go Leafs go. Happy Whiskey Tuesday. Billy Strings, come to Canada. Keith Richards can get here. So can you.